Hello, Low Crush here, and I wanted to show you something I found out because I was working on on my mission on Chernobyl, and one of the problems I'm having with that mission is that AI spawn is still kind of clunky. I'm using a really nice script by a guy called spunFIN. It's an AI spawning script pack that you can basically customize the way you want it to, and I spent a lot of time now trying out what different things you can do with this, right? So what came out of this is this little mission right here, and I'm gonna run you through it real quick. This is the player spawn, right? And the player has to go to find crates, like my very favorite item from the Arma 3 game, the data terminal right here. Here it is on top of a building, right? And I've marked them on the map, right? So when you find a map in the loot crates, because there's a lot of loot crates around where you can get your gear, you can look at the markers or the little dots and be like, okay, I can go there, maybe there's a crate there. Some crates will spawn in a random location, one of two random locations. This one here is fixed, just because of the height problem I'm still having. If I make another spawn point over here, it will spawn in the air and not fall to the ground, nothing like that, right? So my favorite thing in the world, right, when it comes to Arma, or maybe even in general, I don't know, the data terminal, really fancy. You have to go activate 4 of them, and then you will win, kind of, right? So the mission is over. I did that because I really wanted something to do when trying out I had the scripts lying around for that, and I wanted to have something to do when playing around with the AI spawning script. Also tried to get more loot, more different loot from different mods to spawn inside the loot crates right here. You can see oh, stutter. Alright, there we go. You can see right here the init has the crate filler script in it. So basically I wanted to get more items from other mods to spawn in there, and now that I see this, let me make this a simple object real quick. Yes. Anyways, the thing is, with the AI spawn, you can do a lot with the script, and for me in the beginning it was kind of, yeah, I just did some stuff, and now that I have figured out a way to do it in a very efficient way, kind of, I'm really happy about that. And you can do stuff with triggers, you can do stuff with markers and stuff, and that's what I wanted to show you real quick, right? So right here I have a game, what's it called? Game logic, I think, right? Yeah, game logic, and I call this one house 1. So what I did is I downloaded the script pack, and you have to put a folder. Let me show you if I can. Yeah, there you go. This is the folder for the script pack, right? This is the mission folder. Here's the script pack, and inside the script pack you have all these things that he already did for us, right? So this is really appreciated, because look at this. It's a lot of work, definitely, and it's really well done, so you can use it right away. It doesn't have bugs, for me at least, no bugs so far. The only thing is how you make it work, right? So it comes with an online application that will be in the zip folder once you get that. And this, for example, is yeah, this is the online application, and you can go right here. This is how it starts. Select script. You can choose one of those scripts. Ambient combat, for example, spawns units that will start fighting each other. They have vehicles, they have helicopters, stuff like that. So you get, I go to militarize because I want infantry units to spawn, right? And then you can set a target, for example. And with the target, you can use the player, you can use a marker or location, right? So for example, I have a marker called MK2. So I go MK2 like this. And then I can adjust all the different things right here. So I could go for west units, right? Radius, they should spawn from the marker. Different kinds of units, land, water, spawn vehicles, all set to false right now. I don't want vehicles, right? So you can go right here and infantry amount. This is the set number. This is how much infantry will spawn, let's say 2. And you might want to have a random number, let's say for fun 4. So this will definitely spawn 2 infantry units. and depending on how the script feels that day, it will spawn 4 additional units or something between 0 and 4 kind of, you know. So you could set them to patrol, yes or no, right? And this is it. Once you're done, you can get this code right here, just copy paste it and use it the way you want to use it. And this is really, really nice. You could put that in a trigger. For example, in the mission, you could put down a trigger, and that's it, right? Oh, by the way, I have to say something about the trigger real quick. Sorry, but this is just so you know, with the dev branch of Arma, with the 64-bit version, right? One problem that pops up is this: I cannot click the activation thing. I figured out a little trick that doesn't work most of the time, but sometimes it works. So sometimes if you turn all the things, like expand all the things right here, sometimes it lets you do some stuff, or you click around and try to get it to work. But Bohemia, I really love you, but why the fuck is it that every time some stuff changes, some other stuff breaks a little bit? Because I mean, trigger activation is very important. It's so annoying to be clicking there like crazy just to get it to independent or whatever, right? So I hope they fix that soon, and I'm very confident they will fix that. But yeah, just saying. Yeah, but so the thing is, you can use the script that you get right here. You can use it in the trigger, for example, as when the player walks in. It looks for the marker. This is MK2 here on the map, right? It looks for the marker and it will spawn AI units in a random number of AI units, kind of in a radius of 150 meters around the marker, right? So this is pretty nice. Another thing I did. Oh, by the way, let's go step by step here, because that's one way to do it. I wanted to do something without triggers at all for this little small mission here. So what I did is I put it in a file that I'm in an SQF file that I call AI spawn. These are the 4 scripts that I'm using so far, and you can see right here, this is has to do with game logic, and this one as well. So these are full house SQFs, right? So they will put AI inside of houses, where they will basically patrol, and they go outside the house, they go back in, stuff like that. And this is 2 different scripts, because I have east and west units doing this. And then we have the militarized script. You can see right here, militarize, and they spawn around the marker of MK2 and MK1, which means that once you launch this mission, there's the game logic called house 1, and in a radius of 300 meters, it will put units in random houses, right? You can adjust all the stuff. You could also make them spawn in one house, and that's it, right? So you could adjust all that, not by coding yourself, but by using the online application, which is really nice. Then in the same, like with the same script, once the mission starts, units militarize script will launch, and infantry units will spawn in a 120 meter circle around this marker right here, and around this marker right here, right? So that's pretty nice. The way I did that is I put in the init of my mission, I put a I basically launched the script through the init of my mission. So right here you can see, once the mission starts, it goes like, okay, go and look for the AI spawn script, and there you go. Another thing I did for this mission is I found a nice script that basically gets rid of third person. I'm not sure who made it yet, I'm sorry for that. I will put the link to this into the description as well. It's really well done, because for some reason you can't enable or disable third person, and just keep it for the mission, right? And this one is just a Ravage module for some ambient stuff. Has nothing to do with gameplay, just a little bit of atmosphere. And yeah, but that's it. So let me show you real quick how that works. Gonna start the thing. And there you go. AI has started loading in. Oh yeah, I'm using B-Combat as well as the other AI mod that I am using in the Chernobyl mission. Not sure how I feel about that yet because I haven't played around that much with it. But you can see right here, for example, that's an infantry unit. They spawned right outside the house, right? So this unit right here has spawned inside a house, right? And it's basically running around. There's another unit inside the house. Let's check. Let's see what Mike is doing.
100 meters left.
Mike? Oh yeah, there he is. Really loud. Yeah, but the thing is, you can see it works, right? It works. So basically they will start fighting and you can run around, loot stuff and activate the data terminals, right? So that's pretty nice, pretty cool. Oh, there's another one who spawned inside a house, right? That's because of the fill house thing. Oh, there we go. Hello. Oh yeah, there he is. Cool. Yeah, so that works pretty well. And just to show you, I'm gonna restart one more time because it's gonna be different every time, and that's what I like about it. I want it to be dynamic, kind of, right? So they don't spawn in the same places and shit, right? See? This dude isn't here, for example. They are here, right on top of each other. Shit like that still happens. I mean, what can you do, right? So I'm still figuring out the best way to do this. And I just wanted two different factions to spawn in the same area to see what happens. Also to check out the AI mod that I downloaded and see how it feels playing this. But yeah, that's it. And it's really easy, right? So you basically just download the script pack, unpack it, put one folder in your mission folder, and then adjust the code to your liking using the online application, and then use it in what way ever. You could put it in the init file of the player, right? Put it in your own init file, kind of, or put it in a trigger init, or put it in the init.sqf, stuff like that. You also can have that triggered by other scripts. For example, if you would say like grab some item that triggers a script, basically, then you could have them spawn somewhere around a marker or around the player unit, whatever. You can do a lot of stuff with that, and I think it's really nice for mission editing, especially for dynamic and quick mission editing. Yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. And I think this is my last video before Christmas, because I'm gonna be going to the Netherlands tomorrow to have myself some nice Christmas with family and friends and stuff. So yeah, I hope you all have a nice Christmas as well. Enjoy the time, and see you in a few days. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.